Hey, what's going on? SodaStream, not Rip Hop. Okay, first things first. I'm going to do a little super small collection update, but I feel this is necessary because a good friend of mine in the VC hooked me up. Well, I won't say that. That's bad. So, a little while, about a couple days ago or so, you guys saw that Josh Keach did a VCLT video from me, which I love. Thank you, Josh. It was no big deal. But as you know, some people receive VCLT back. I did not, and that's okay. Because the cost to ship things from overseas is quite ridiculous. So what Josh did was he sent me a little something to my PayPal. And I accepted, which I told him, dude, you don't have to. It's fine. Sending you that package is not a big deal. I'm not here to get anything. I don't want anything. But I will show what I picked up with the gift he sent me to his or to my PayPal. So I picked up a couple CDs, and the first one I grabbed it's actually an album I've never actually owned before, and it's Sepultura's Roots. Apologies for the glare, guys, but then again, we all know how this stuff works. It never pans out for anybody. Yeah, so Roots Bloody Roots. I absolutely hate this. No, you should cover up your blind. No, I don't want to. Because it's a pain in the ass to fix on that window. Classic album. I had my hands on the Digipack, but there was like a bunch of other stuff in there that was like, okay, well, yeah, that'd be cool, but I don't necessarily need it. So I just grabbed the basic album in itself. This is produced by Ross Robinson, co-produced by Sepultura, mixed by Andy Wallace. And if you guys know Andy Wallace at all, he was the man behind basically the battering ram and what people call the thrash Bible, in Rain and Blood. Now, obviously, this is a completely different sort of thing, but when it comes to mixing, Andy's really, really good. He can mix almost anything, really. Of course, you get Roots, that Attitude, Radamahata, Breed Apart, Straight Hate, Spit, Look Away, Dusted, Dictator Shit, Endangered Species, all that stuff. All the great tracks off of this classic record. So it's one that I've never owned. I do own Arise, and I do own Beneath Remains. So I grabbed this to add to my collection. Now, the other record that I picked up, because I had just enough, which is awesome, is a band that I only own one other album from, and that's Mastodon. The album that I currently own, other than this, is Blood Mountain. I picked that up for my birthday money. This is 2017's Emperor of the Sand, or Emperor of Sand. Probably one of the best tracks that I think that they've ever written, and some people can say whatever. Sultan's Curse. It's got sort of like this little cymbal kind of tinging going on, and then it rings out for a little bit, and then it kicks into the riff. It's really good. Is this one of their best? I wouldn't say yes, but it's a solid record nonetheless. I mean, Sultan's Curse, Show Yourself. Precious Stones is okay. It's not that great. Roots Remain was good. Scorpion Breath was pretty decent. Jaguar God was kind of different, but I like it. I like it nonetheless. So this was a killer record, and one that I've been wanting, that I was unsure about picking up until I did, as you guys know, my Spotlight from before. Yeah, so that's that. Those are the two albums that I got. Josh, glad you like the CDs, and I'm super stoked. I'm super thankful to get the gift that you sent me in my PayPal. I appreciate that, and that is what I picked up, sir. Now, I got a comment yesterday about my video that I did for Echo 7 for their single review. And basically, it was the comment that I have actually been waiting for quite some time. You know how I always am in the middle of doing a review and I'm like, someone's going to be like, boo. Well, you know what? It's happened. I'm not mad at it. I actually kind of appreciate it. And you know what? I'm not going to say I'm not going to say it. You guys can go look for yourself. We all know who it is. Or we all know who this person is, but I'm not going to bring it up, and that's fine. But this person is extremely correct. And, you know, I guess when I do these reviews and people message me and they're like, hey, how do we get a review? And I give them sort of my demands. Not demands, that's fucking pretty ignorant, isn't it? I just sort of what I need, tell me who produced it. Give me a little bio, give me a website with some updated information and who recorded this single or record and who mixed and mastered it, where it was, give me some form of backstory. But then a lot of you guys are watching my reviews and going, oh, so he's friends with them, so he's going to kiss their ass. Or if he's not friends with them, he's still kissing their ass regardless. And, I made some comments yesterday about sort of what I didn't necessarily like in the vocal department. And really, if I could easily go and delete that video and then re-upload one, but then I look like a fucking idiot. The first line of the comment, which was rather lengthy, but I'm okay with that because it's exactly what needed to be said. Stop playing it safe. And I'm like, my biggest concern is, or not is, always was with that, is that if I go and say something negative, then things get turned on to me. And then, because I've seen a lot of bands on my Facebook go, hey, who can we get to do some reviews? And there are a lot of people that tag me. I get tagged in those a lot, which I appreciate, and I absolutely will do a review. But at the same time, there's this part of me that's like, if there's a whole lot that's good about the song, I really can't fault it. But with that comment, I probably could easily fault that song. Not that the song's bad. The vocals really there needs to be more confidence, and I've spoken to the vocalist about that. And it's not the easiest thing to do when you're getting into something, into a new territory. But yeah, I think it's time for, I think, as stupid as this sounds to some people, I think it's time for me to actually be legit, and give negative criticism where negative criticism is due. It's just stop saying, oh, well, it's bad, but it's, the rest is okay, or the rest is really great. State what you don't. I just have to start stating what I like and stating what I don't like. And again, a lot of people seem to think that, there's a lot of people that are reaching out like, oh my God, he's, and I don't know, maybe I'm fucking lying. Maybe I'm just lying to pump my own ego up, but I don't have an ego with this. Like, I just do the reviews like I say it how it is. Sometimes I'm very wrong, and in this case, people pointed out and said, it's, yeah, whatever. It's not good from other people's statements, and that's fine because everybody has their opinion. Now is probably the best time for me to really actually start doing, if I'm going to still do reviews, which I'm sort of getting into the point where I might and I might not do reviews. I should probably still keep doing them because I don't know where I am going to be musically. I'm hoping to continue the thing continue something musically. But we'll see. I mean, I know there's another band that's from Nova Scotia who wants me to do a review, and I've already told them yes. And I'm going to probably do that. So, as said person said yesterday, I think I think this playing it safe is not a smart idea for me. I know lots of people have asked me to do reviews on other albums. There's some that I was asked to do a review and I just flat out told them no after I listened to it once. And they're like, why? I'm like, I said, because really there's nothing I like on it. It's going to be all bad. And since then, since then, I've never heard from them ever again. Maybe it was the correct thing to say. Maybe it was the wrong thing to say. But you know what? Thank you to that person. I don't. If you honestly want to know who it is, go to my video from yesterday and see it. Watch it. And if I'm wrong, comment on it. Please do. But one of the very first comments is from that person, or he's a few into it, I guess. And read it. It's that simple. It's really that simple. And it's just it's time to nut up or shut up, as they say. So I'm gonna give a lot more of an honest review as opposed to just bullshitting and skirting around the things that I don't like for whatever reason. So I'm not going to be belligerent. I'm not going to go, this is fucking shit. I think you're a fucking shitty band. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be far more professional about it and just go, this is what I don't like. This is what it could be. This is what it should be. And just go from there. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope if you guys are still out there checking this out, I got past 300 subscribers. I think they're still all there. 301 as of this morning. So I really appreciate that. Probably a lot more than you guys actually know. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the next little bit. So I'll see you possibly tomorrow. I'm working on something. But before I go, rest in peace to Taylor Hawkins, 50 years old, the drummer for the Foo Fighters. Probably a really big loss to, the rock and roll and pop rock, hard rock sort of thing. So anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. Like if you like this video, subscribe, all that stuff. I'll see you soon.